This is an NBC News special report.
This past Thursday at the press conference given at the White House, the financial state of the union and possible government shutdown were addressed. Republicans framed the issue as one of their willingness to compromise and do what it takes to prevent the shutdown from happening while remaining in line with their goals. However, the president and fellow Democrats were adamant about maintaining the $33 billion budget cut in order to preserve jobs and sustain the American economy. John Boehner of the House of Representatives stressed that the Republicans had already compromised on the dollar amount for the budget cut, going from $61.3 billion to a lowered $40 billion in budget cuts.
On one hand, I feel that the $63.1 billion proposed cuts previously stated is still the minimum amount needed in order to get this country to fully stabilize our nation's economy. But on the other hand, I also understand that a compromise with Obama and Reid is crucial, since a full government shutdown would be detrimental to all citizens of this great nation.
The Republicans feel that these cuts of $61.3 billion are extremely necessary. However, with all of the talk about an immediate compromise being the solution to the government shutdown, why will they only reduce cuts to $40 billion as opposed to the original agreement of $33 billion by both parties?
We've already compromised. That $33 billion is a compromise. It's much more than we wanted originally, and Republicans came down to that and they agreed to it. So we can't keep changing our minds. The American people don't want something solid. They don't want to play games, as I like to call the Republicans are playing with us. We said 33 and gave in to that, and I won't say gave in. Excuse me. I want to say we compromised to that, and that's as far as we're going to go. We're not going to give in to their pandering, trying to get us $41 billion now. This is just, we're going to do 40. If we do 41, it's going to go to 50, just like that.
President Obama explained in her brief statement how the additional $7 billion that Democrats do not wish to cut means severe job loss for the working American people. On the one hand, it questions Republican motives for the additional dollars cut. They're almost more concerned with balancing the budget than for the people that are represented. On the other hand, President Obama made a point that hit home for the average American worker.
The U.S. government should not have to live paycheck to paycheck.
If the everyday working American has to live paycheck to paycheck when times get tough, like over the past couple of years, why can't the government make the same sacrifice in order to bring our economy back to good health? In light of the ongoing blame game between the two parties, Minority Leader Mitch McConnell at least acknowledged the possibility of a shutdown and stated his willingness to forego his personal salary if it did occur.
If the government shuts down, do you plan on giving up your salary?
Absolutely.
While the cuts of Obama and his staff seemed to reflect the needs of the American public, they neglected to address the impending possibility of a government shutdown.
What happens if government shuts down because they're paying?
Well, then they're going to take a hit because it's the Republicans' fault that the government shut down.
With the presidential election not far off, the blame game continues as reporters ask both parties who will be viewed as responsible in case of a shutdown.
If the government shuts down, it could shed a negative light. It could, we have somewhat of a momentum coming out of the recent elections, and the shutting down government could possibly harm that momentum.
At this point, while neither party is willing to budge on their outlined proposals, it's clear that this is what needs to happen in order to resolve the issue. I'm Renee Dussard, reporting from Harrisonburg, Virginia.